Kern County has a long history of groundwater banking programs. The earliest programs began in the late 1970s in response to the State Water Project and the Central Valley Project not being able to meet contracted water deliveries during drought years. Since then, Kern County has invested over $300 million to build groundwater banking infrastructure and is now home to the largest and most innovative groundwater banking operations in the world. Managed Aquifer Recharge is a water management tool designed to increase water supply reliability. During wet years, excess water is retained in surface impoundments and allowed to percolate into the dewatered aquifer space and is stored there for later use in dry years when it can be pumped back out. Groundwater banking programs are a type of managed aquifer recharge. However, groundwater banks operate similarly to a financial bank, where in wet years, participating partners send surplus water to the groundwater banking program with the expectation that they will have the right and ability to withdraw it later. It is essentially drought reserves for the participating partners. There are many advantages to groundwater banking when compared to surface reservoirs. It is considered less environmentally damaging, it significantly reduces evaporation losses, it has lower capital costs for construction, and raises the water table. However, banking projects require extensive distribution networks, infiltration areas, and specific soil types. Annual operation and maintenance costs may be higher due to pumping water for withdrawal, and beyond physical infrastructure, groundwater banking also requires institutional infrastructure such as agreements, monitoring, and accounting methods. Groundwater banking requires ideal physical characteristics of aquifers, including accessible dewatered storage space, high permeability so they are easy to fill and pump, and are in areas that minimize negative impacts. It also requires access to surface water and extensive distribution networks. The aquifer that underlies Kern County is made up of the Kern alluvial fan, consisting of sand and gravel sediments which are very porous and highly permeable, making it well suited for groundwater banking. In some areas, the soil can percolate up to 6 inches of water per day. Due to unreliable surface water supplies, Kern County has relied heavily on groundwater pumping, resulting in severe groundwater overdraft of up to 300,000 acre-feet per year. While this has resulted in numerous negative effects, it also provides the opportunity to use the large, dewatered area of the aquifer as storage for groundwater banking programs. There is an estimated 10 million acre-feet of total available storage. Kern County is conveniently situated close to water supply delivery systems, and through its various agencies and municipalities can easily move and distribute water through the California Aqueduct, the Fremont-Kern Canal, the Cross Valley Canal, and many other canals, pipelines, and pumping stations. The groundwater banking programs in Kern County were all started to address groundwater overdraft and increase reliability of water supplies in dry years. Altogether, they can recharge over 800,000 acre-feet per year. The main source of water for these programs are contract supplies from the State Water Project of the banking partners. The 3 largest banks in the county are operated by the Arvin Edison Water Storage District, the Semi-Tropic Water Storage District, and the Kern Water Bank Authority. The Arvin Edison Water Storage District program also receives water from the Fremont Dam flood flows in wet years. It has 1,500 acres of spreading ponds that can recharge up to 45,000 acre-feet per year. This program has resulted in reducing groundwater overdraft from over 200,000 acre-feet per year to 10,000 or less acre-feet per year. The Semi-Tropic Water Supply District program has a total of 1.65 million acre-feet of available storage and can bank up to 315,000 acre-feet per year. The program supplies drought year water to more than 20 million people in Southern California and the Bay Area. The Kern Water Bank is one of the largest groundwater banking programs in the world and has 7,000 acres of active recharge ponds that can recharge up to 450,000 acre-feet per year. The total available storage is estimated at 1.5 million acre-feet. The program also receives water from flood flows of the Kern River in wet years. Geogenic arsenic is a contaminant that derives naturally from fluid and rock interactions in the Kern alluvial fan and is frequently found at high concentrations in the primary aquifers in Kern County. This contaminant poses a risk to groundwater banking projects because to pump into the California Aqueduct, water must comply with maximum contaminant levels set by the state. 1,2,3-trichloropropane, or TCP, is a man-made contaminant that is jeopardizing Kern County groundwater banking programs. It has been found at several program sites, including Arvin Edison and Semi-Tropic. This TCP contamination has stalled the Arvin Edison program as their banking partner stopped storing water once TCP was discovered at the site. Climate change will present multiple challenges for the water sources that supply groundwater banking programs. Higher temperatures will increase unproductive evaporation as water is transported to the sites, and future water supplies cannot continue to be predicted based on historical snowpack patterns that no longer apply in our rapidly changing climate. Additionally, due to excessive water withdrawals, the Lower Kern is listed as number 7 on the American River's Most Endangered list. It is important that we protect these groundwater banking programs from contaminants, as they have led to better coordination and use of limited water supplies in Kern County. A hotter, drier climate will continue to impact our water supplies, and these programs will continue to be an important tool for water storage and management for a more water-secure future for California.